So we did that. I wound up getting complete ownership of the company
Now, hold on
because
real quick. Did you, before you did all that, you agreed then? I'm assuming you agreed to become partners before you
right,
you
but I
started.
wasn't a majority partner.
You were or were not?
We're not.
Okay. All right.
But then
Sorry.
some shit hit the fan,
Okay.
which one of the guys, I'm not allowed. I'm still. What do they call that? An MDA. Not just. Some
Yeah.
shit hit the fan, and I told this. I told the guy that got hit with the shit. Either I got three choices. Sell. I'll give me my money back. It's all yours, or I'll give you something and go to fuck away. Or if you don't like A or B, I'll sue you. So he chose B, and he went away. And all of us, I didn't, I was running my ticket agency, which, I started on the streets as a ticket scalper in New York City.
Okay.
And that's on my last stop. Thus it's part of the last stop, Penn Station. Madison Square Garden is above Penn Station. Anyway, he went. Now I'm the sole owner of Ring of Honor, and this was a big friggin' scandal with what happened. And we had a stink on us. And in case Rip doesn't know about it, Vaughn will tell him later. This had a stink on it that was just, awful. And it took like a year for that to be forgotten about. Anyway, as we proceeded, this is when I had full ownership. Gabe, that's when we had the Samoa Joe. There was a famous trilogy. It's become famous.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe and CM Punk. And we started getting attention. And when Ring of Honor started, it was in Philly. And to go to Boston was a big deal, right? And then by 2004, and I was the full owner, we started going to Chicago, Dayton, Detroit, and we would try to do double shots. And we wanted to get into New York City because like Sinatra, Sinatra was, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere, right? You got to fucking do New York City. So we, with great help from it was hard. The prices, Rip, this wasn't your side of the business, but the rental prices and the spaces are just, it's insane. All right, in 2005, just to get, let's just say, into a ballroom of a Hilton that could hold 900 people, 2005 was 20 grand.
Gee.
So we needed a better price. We wound up finding the ballroom of the New Yorker Hotel, which also happened to own the Hammerstein
Ballroom.
Manhattan Center, where they did the first Raws.
Okay. Yeah.
So anyway,
I'm gonna have to backtrack again. Where you talked about Punk and Samoa Joe and those guys? Where were you getting these guys? Did you have talent scouts out there? Were you training in-house? Where were you getting the Punks and the Samoa Joes of the world?
I give a lot, even though he won't talk to me or recognize, he's like still fucked up because I fired him in 2008. It was Gabe. Gabe would stay up getting stoned all night, watching whatever he could watch. I guess this is pre-YouTube, but he would get these tapes from, so they discovered Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, Brian Kendricks, Jay, plus they had a good eye. They had a good eye for local talent. It wasn't me, right? I was like, I thought of myself as a producer. What the fuck's a producer? A producer is someone who gets the right booker, gets the right lighting, gets the right sound man, tries to get the right building, make sure the merch is good. So yeah, and we became the cool kids on the block, and guys wanted to come. And then in 2005, Noah from Japan, Pro Wrestling Noah, they contacted us and they wanted a presence in the United States. I didn't know whether to shit or go blind.
I said, get ready, get ready, get ready. I got the dots on. I got the elbow ready, baby. We're going to see it. Let's do it right now.